Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my action figure review of SV7 and D84 from the classic Tom Baker story, The Robots of Death, which was also the second story to feature Leela. So, these figures were originally released separately, so SV7 was in its own pack, and also D84 was in its own pack. So the reason why I'm reviewing these two together is because basically they're both the same figure, except they have obvious differences, such as the colour, and there's a few additions that have been added onto D84. So these robots inspired the heavenly hosts which appeared in Voyage of the Damned, which was the 2007 Christmas special. It seems not that long ago, but it's nearly 6 years ago. It's very, very weird how time flies. But anyway, first off, I'll take a look at SV7, seeing as I got this one first. So, if we have a look at the face, it looks very, very creepy, much like its appearance in the story, and the hair is sculpted really nicely. Character options have done a really good job. It looks like it's all combed, and obviously it's all been painted silver, which is really good. Makes it more like a robot. And if we go further down and have a look at the cloak, it is made out of PVC once again, and you can just move it like that. And even underneath on the other side, it's painted silver as well, and it's a bit reflective as well, like so. So that's good. And you've got this logo thing here, which goes all the way around, and it's parallel on this side as well. Yes, it is parallel. And it says SV7 here. It's just been painted on, but the D84 came with a sticker, and you had to stick the logo on that for some weird reason, even though we know it's D84. So have a look, and it's pretty much the same going all the way down, and on the front it's the same as the back, and you've got the same paint job here, and it even says PVC 1, so it is PVC. So they could have done without that, but it's not like you're going to show that if you wanted to do an action figure recreation or action figure adventure on YouTube or something. And it's like that as well. Down here, the shorts. Well, what am I on about? Shorts. The legs, and obviously the legs are actually black underneath, and it just goes down, and you can just see the bottom of the legs, and the soles of the shoes are painted silver, and then the top of the shoes are painted black, and you've got creases on there which make it very lifelike, and same goes for on the arms as well. And you've got a band here as well, which is very nice. It's painted gold here, and then the rest of the strap or band is painted black, and you've got these stripes of silver and black. And the hands are also painted silver, and the very bottom soles of the shoe they're surrounded by silver, but it's black. But I don't think it really matters what the bottom's like, because it's not like you can see it in the story. So that is what SV7 looks like in detail, and it's very nice detail. Oops. So the articulation. The head moves from side to side. It's a bit stiff though. The arm doesn't do a 360-degree turn because of the overcoat it's wearing, which is made out of PVC. The biceps can also move, and they can do a 360-degree turn as well. And now it's stuck. No, it's not. There, I got back in place. The elbows can also move. It's really stiff. There we go. It's been a long time since I've moved these figures, so they probably are a bit stiff. And the hands can do a 360 as well, as does the knees, and the feet don't move, which is okay, I guess. So overall, the detail on SV7 is great. So let's now go on to his counterpart, which is D84, who I am now dusting because the dust is very noticeable, and I want it to look very presentable. So this is D84, and as I said earlier, you had to stick on the logo here. It's the same sculpt as I said, except this time underneath here it's all black and it says PVC 2. So it's very interesting that they did that. And well, it's the same figure basically, except it's black and it doesn't have the band around the arm, which is correct. And well, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but in real life the head is more like a dark green as well, which is really good. And I must say, the detail on this face is a lot more detailed than SV7's face, as it's got silver lines all around the marks of the face, like on the eye, well, where the eyebrows should be, around the eyes, around the nose, and around the lips and the chin, and also the cheeks. The hair is also the same, except it's a darker green. I wonder if I can just... You can just see what I mean now if I do this. You can see that it's a sort of darker green colour, which is great. And that's what he looks like that. And the shoes are the same, except the very bottom's now silver, whereas on SV7 it was black at the bottom. Just dropped the accessory again, but never mind, I'll give you a look at this accessory anyway. So the accessory with this figure is the head of a Vok robot, and it's very nice and detailed. Kind of reminds me a bit of Phantom of the Opera. And here we've got this, which is very, very nicely done. And it was a hint, obviously, that the VOC robot would be released, because in the prototype images of SV7, he would come with an interchangeable hand, but this didn't come to be, and instead will be left until the release of the VOC robot, which is basically the same figure as these two, but it's green. And eventually I'll review that when I come to review the 4th Doctor Adventure set. So, I always say so in my reviews. I need to stop doing that. It's a habit of mine. In conclusion, these figures are good, as are all the other figures in this wave. Next time I shall be reviewing Magnus Greel and Mr. Sin, who made their only appearance in the Talons of Weng Xiang, which is in actual fact the following story after the Robots of Death. So I don't know whether that was a coincidence or not, but it's good that they released them. So I hope you join me for that review, and I hope you enjoyed this review of SV7 and D84, who made their only appearance in the Robots of Death. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in my review of Magnus Greel and Mr. Sin from the Talons of Weng Xiang.